Learn English prepositions with Jennifer.
Prepositions are words like from, to, with, before. Prepositions are usually short words. They may be little words, but prepositions can create a lot of confusion. In this series of lessons, we're going to look at some common prepositions that people easily confuse. Let's go over the basics. Prepositions have objects. Prepositions generally come before nouns, pronouns, and gerunds.
Let's talk more about the different kinds of objects a preposition can have. Look at these examples. A preposition can come before a noun phrase, or a noun clause. Please listen to the story. Please listen to this true story. Please listen to what I must say. A preposition can also come before more than one kind of pronoun. Consider these examples. Look at me. Look at yourself. Look at that. And finally, a preposition can be followed by a gerund or a gerund phrase, as in these examples. He joked about dancing. He joked about dancing in a contest.
Prepositions and their objects form prepositional phrases. We need prepositions to give information about time, location, direction, reasons. There are different ideas and different relationships that prepositions help us express. Generally speaking, we'll find prepositions toward the end of a sentence. We can start a sentence with a prepositional phrase. For example, in the morning, I drink orange juice. But often we find the prepositional phrases toward the end, after the verb. For example, I worry about you. I'm happy for you. Some sentences may have two objects. In that case, you likely have a direct object and an indirect object. A direct object is the object of a verb. The indirect object is the object of a preposition. Here's an example. What am I doing right now? I'm giving an explanation about grammar. Explanation, grammar, two objects. What am I giving? An explanation. Give an explanation, verb, direct object. About what? About grammar. Grammar is my indirect object, object of, about. I'm giving an explanation about grammar. What if I say I'm giving you an explanation about grammar? You, explanation, grammar. In this case, what I'm really saying is I'm giving an explanation about grammar to you. With this structure, give something to someone, I'm allowed to separate the preposition and its object and move that pronoun you to an earlier position. I'm giving you an explanation about grammar. Again, these little words can create some confusion, and I hope through this series of lessons to reduce that confusion for you.
For now, just know that in most cases, a preposition is directly followed by its object. But as you saw, there are times when we can separate or need to separate the object from its preposition. This happens with the preposition to, as in give something to someone. For clarity or for emphasis, we leave the preposition and object together. I want to give this to you. But if I don't need to stress who or what is doing the receiving, I can move the object to an earlier position, after the verb and before the direct object. I want to give you this. We also see separation of a preposition and its object in questions. The question word can be the indirect object, as in, what are you talking about? Who is this for? While we're talking about word order and sentence structure, let me ask you a question. In this sentence, how many objects do you see? Hopefully you see two. Is one of them a direct object? No. Lobby and noon are objects of prepositions. We have two prepositional phrases. Note that when we have a prepositional phrase of place and a prepositional phrase of time, place usually goes before time. Let's meet in the lobby at noon. Another important thing to note is that prepositional phrases give information about a certain part of a sentence, a verb, an adjective, a noun, and the prepositional phrase usually follows whatever part it's giving information about, whatever part it's modifying. Look at these examples. Her dream of seeing the world was finally coming true. I dreamed about this. I'm so happy for you. One, is the underlined word a preposition? Look out, a train is coming. Here, out is not a preposition. Your first clue is that there is no object. Out here is a particle. The verb look and the particle out form a phrasal verb. This phrasal verb means be careful. It serves as a warning. 2. Are the underlined words a prepositional phrase? I encourage you to study. No, to study is an infinitive. To plus the base form of a verb is the infinitive, a verb form, not a prepositional phrase. Choose the correct or more natural preposition to complete the sentence. 1. Answer. Catherine placed the cake between us and then cut 2 slices, a small one for her and a bigger one for me. 2. Answer. I worked on my report from 9 to midnight. By 12, I just couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. 3. Answer. The children have been less talkative over the past few days. 4. Answer. He's been a good friend to me. 5. Answer: Are you worried about the test? 6. Answer: There's a saying about throwing stones at glass houses. 7. Answer: As loving parents, we do just about anything for our children. 8. Answer: Can you write with your left hand? 9. Answer: The teacher read a story to the class. 10. Answer: Michael is visiting me on Tuesday.
So how did you do on that quiz? Don't worry if you got some answers wrong. I hope after several more lessons on prepositions, you'll come back and take that quiz again. Then I hope you'll find it much easier. Until then, thank you for watching and happy studies.